everybody. As always, I am Prime Time, your host, your commentator for PTLW WrestleMania, and a participant in one of the contests here tonight. We have a lot in store for you. We have a lot to go over before we even get to the action. Sold out crowd. The energy is electric in here tonight, I can assure you that. But wow. We'll go ahead and give it a minute to allow some people to join the stream, to join the kickoff show. Here in a little bit, we'll be joined by SCW Wrestling to help us host this kickoff event, this launch party for WrestleMania. Months and months and months and months of work in the making, and here we are now. We'll give it a few minutes for people to join this, and we'll get right into the thick and thins of things. We'll go over the card. We'll make predictions. We'll let the live chat, make predictions for tonight's matches. If you haven't already, go ahead and enter the giveaway, the WrestleMania PTLW. Today is WrestleMania. ACW versus Primetime is going to be epic. Yes, I got to get prepared. I got a match on this card. At the top of the hour, at the very top of the hour, we will be going live, premiering the opening ceremony, plus more of WrestleMania Night 1. As we can see, people are starting to file in. We will be joined here in a moment by SCW Wrestling. Here in a moment, we'll be joined by SCW Wrestling, but momentarily, we can go ahead and go over the matches that you will be seeing on PTLW WrestleMania Night 1. Starting off with the Intercontinental Championship, Gunther defends against the Beast Incarnate, Brock Lesnar, in a one-on-one contest for the Intercontinental Championship. A dream match in the making. Social media megastar, Mr. Money in the Bank, Logan Paul takes on John Cena. It's me. It's ACW. Lower the cage, boys. It is a steel cage match between me and ACW. If he decided to show up, it is me versus ACW inside of a steel cage. The rivalry, the tensions will all boil over inside the steel cage. And then we have an undisputed Tag Team Championship unification match. Raw Tag Team Champions of Judgment Day, Dirty Dominic Mysterio and Damian Priest, put their titles in the middle against the Street Profits, Ford, Dawkins. It's questionable the Ford and Dawkins condition after the past actions of AJ Styles and the vicious attacks from Judgment Day on SmackDown. Is unclear the condition of the Street Profits coming into this matchup, but the titles are on the line. We're going to crown one set of Tag Team Champions. Then it is brother versus brother. It is Yeet versus no Yeet with no rules. It's, hold on, do I dare? Main event Jay Uso versus him, Jim Uso. And then in the main event, World Heavyweight Champion Seth freaking Rollins puts the title on the line in a career-altering contest against the winner of the 2024 Men's Royal Rumble match, CM Punk. It's Rollins and Punk for the world title in the main event. It is history in the making. 6 years of history coming ahead into the main event, and that is all going down on PTLW WrestleMania Night 1. It is indeed prime time. Yo, what is up? While we await SCW's arrival, you can go ahead and type questions down in the comment sections down below you have for me and or about the show. Feel free. Any questions you have or predictions you want to put in the chat down below, go ahead and feel free to do so. We have 45 minutes till we go live on the air with the premiere of WrestleMania Night 1, PTLW WrestleMania Night 1. Show us the full arena. You will get to see the full arena in the premiere at the top of the hour. We are premiering. It'll be a live in-look opening ceremony, plus more. Live at the top of the hour, you'll get to see the largest figure crowd, and I am not joking, largest crowd ever. So my birthday is on September 28th, and my birthday wish is CM Punk to defeat Seth Rollins. It is the main event. Well, CM Punk, Seth Rollins main event World Heavyweight title. We'll see if the voice of the voiceless, the winner of the 2024 Men's Royal Rumble match, can get the job done, win the world title, finally put Seth to bed after all the past history you guys don't even know about. Can I join the stream? Actually, we're going to be joined by SCW to get our predictions. If there is time later in the end, we can potentially add people to the stream. Dedicate that match for me. I'm sure CM Punk is watching this. I'm sure CM Punk is getting ready, obviously, for his main event match. But I'm sure he's going to try to do it for everybody. He's going to try to take the World Heavyweight title home. Is WrestleMania coming out in parts, or is it a full show? It is coming out in parts. It'll come out each match individually. If you're not down with that, we got 3 words for you. Chad, I'll let you finish that one. Not trying to lose my job. But yeah, let's go ahead and roll with some questions. We got some good questions. We got some good questions. Some good chats down here so far. Let's keep it rolling. It's WrestleMania. The air is flowing. The breeze is coming. The vibes are here. And now we can be joined by SCW. What is up, SCW?
Yo, what's up? How's it going?
It is going great. The vibes, the electricity is like no other.
It's mania. It's mania.
It is
Kinda hyped.
WrestleMania. The time has finally come here. We started this thing back in December last year, and we're here now.
Awesome. I can't wait for Mania, bro.
Yes, at the top of the hour, we will have the opening ceremony plus more, and you guys get to see the crowd, the energy, the electricity.
Wait, are we revealing the stage right now?
We are not revealing the stage in the live stream. I mean, you can see glimpses of the stage behind me if you want to take a closer look. You can see some of the stage behind me. But at the top of the hour, the stage will be revealed, the opening ceremonies, the opening pyro.
Nice, nice. I
It's
already have
all
it
going
on
down.
notifications on so I can see it. Nice.
But yeah, I was going through all the matches that are in store for PTLW WrestleMania Night 1. It is a stacked, loaded card, and we can go ahead and go over the card right now. What's up, LWC?
LWC, man, what's up?
Starting off, we got the Intercontinental Championship match. The ring general Gunther won the title over a year ago at WrestleMania, defending against what quite possibly could be his tallest task yet, the Beast, Brock Lesnar.
Ooh.
That match will actually be kicking us off in the next video. It'll be the first opening contest at PTLW WrestleMania Night 1. Then,
Amazing.
let's not forget, though, we got a dream match on the card. We got Mr. Money in the Bank social media megastar Logan Paul taking on John Cena.
Fire, fire, fire.
Then, of course, there is, as always, I am going to be in action, making my in-ring debut inside of a steel cage against ACW inside of a steel cage.
Nice. All right.
Tensions are going to be pouring over. I mean, months and months worth of rivalry dating back to Fusions Assemble is all coming ahead. And then, we've got championship unification, tag team title unification. Judgment Day, Raw Tag Champs, Dominic and Damian Priest taking on the Street Profits, which were unclear of the condition the Street Profits coming in on this matchup. Montez Ford, Angelo Dawkins, SmackDown Tag Team Champions, unification.
That one sounds crazy.
And then we do have brother versus brother, Yeet versus no Yeet with no rules. It is main event Jey Uso versus Jimmy Uso. Finally, for the first time ever, these two go one-on-one with each other. I have beyond me of what's in store coming into that matchup.
I'm high on my expectations. I'm waiting to see everything, bro.
Closing out the show, the main event, 6 years worth of rivalry comes to a head. The World Heavyweight Champion, Seth freaking Rollins, the inaugural World Heavyweight Champion, hasn't been knocked off the throne yet, but again, quite possibly could be his toughest task. We saw him retain inside the Elimination Chamber, and now he's got to deal with the Second City Saint, the voice of the voiceless, the winner of the 2024 Men's Royal Rumble match, CM Punk, in the main event.
Oof, sounds so. I don't even know. Sounds so fire. I can't wait to see, bro.
Yeah,
Are we gonna do predictions?
Yeah, we can go and dive into the predictions. I do see some comments down below. I want to go ahead and go through those real fast. How long will the opening ceremonies be? I believe it's 10.5 minutes.
Oh wow!
All the goats are here. Brock vs. Gunther's gonna be a banger. Yep, you better be ready for it.
Mm-hmm.
Miz Basic is so clean, bro. It's a nice figure. Why does it look more pink in PTLW stream, but it looks more dark purple in SCW? That's lighting. I've got the light shining right on it, so
Yeah,
that's why.
That's because I only have one lighting on. That's why it looks like that. So let me see if I can.
It's a nice figure for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think we can go ahead and start off with the predictions. I think we'll go ahead and get into the opening contest. We've got the Ring General Gunther defending the Intercontinental Championship against the Beast Incarnate Brock Lesnar. SCW, I mean, thoughts on this?
I mean, for starters, Gunther and Brock for sure is a dream match. Now, Gunther has been reigning for almost a year. I think it's time that he loses, and I think Brock is going to take the win and become the first, for the first time Intercontinental Champion.
Yeah, I think that's a very, very high possibility here. I mean, we know Brock Lesnar has no bounds. He's the beast. He really doesn't give a crap. This cowboy persona, since he's returned a few years ago, he has just been, get in there, destroy, and leave type of attitude. But there's something special about Gunther. Something just super special about Gunther. We saw in the opening events of kicking off this channel, he defeated what was supposed to be Chad Gable, then turned into Kevin Owens. So he's defeated Kevin Owens, as you guys have seen. He had a good showing in the Royal Rumble match, and that's kind of where this all started. That's kind of where the of this has started. Gunther eliminating Brock Lesnar in the Royal Rumble match. Brock Lesnar goes quiet for a while. Gunther, has sets an challenge who's answered by Omos. So Gunther was able to pummel the Nigerian giant Omos. And I think if you can pummel Omos, you can pummel anybody. But Omos is no beast incarnate. Brock Lesnar absolutely obliterated and destroyed the Intercontinental Champion, making it clear of his intentions tonight. And I think Brock Lesnar and Gunther, I think this is definitely a dream match, as you did mention. But at the end of the day, over a year's worth of reign versus a beast and experience, I think, Gunther, his back's against the wall a little bit. So I'm going to have to go with the beast incarnate, Brock Lesnar, to take the Intercontinental Championship for the first time in his career and dethrone Gunther. I think if anybody can do it, it's the beast, Brock Lesnar.
I mean, I'm sold on Brock, but with all Gunther has done, if he beat Omos, I think he can beat Brock Lesnar. So mine is 50-50, but I'm gonna head towards Gunther to see if he retains. I know
Yeah,
I said
yeah.
Brock. I know I said Brock just a few minutes ago, but I changed my answer. I think it's Gunther retaining.
Yeah. Then we can take a look at chat here, see what we got here. Where's ACW? We'll see if he even shows up to the arena for the match. I think Brock is going to win. Okay, so we got a Brock Lesnar, yet another Brock Lesnar, King Gunther. Like he's the Beast Slayer, Gunther. So we got a couple Gunthers, couple Lesnars. PTLW when you can start filming the first match. First match filming has already started. Gunther, so another Gunther. Brock versus Gunther would be a hard hitting match for sure, indeed. PTLW, we're going to start filming the first match, Brock versus Gunther. Filming has already started for that. We've already started filming for that. Expect that. I'm hoping by the end of next week we can have that match out, but no promises there. I'm gonna do my best.
FCW, what's up,
SCW
man?
is here.
Yeah, what's up? How's it going, bro?
But I'll leave chat open for more predictions on Brock and Gunther. If you haven't already put your predictions in the chat down below, feel free to go ahead and do so. Ring General Intercontinental Champion Gunther or the Beast Incarnate Brock Lesnar.
No, what's the other one? The other matches.
I mean, yeah, we can. The second contest will be Dream Match. Dream Match in a lot of people's eyes. A lot of people want to see it. I know that for a fact. Social media megastar, Mr. Money in the Bank, Logan Paul versus John Cena. SCW, what are we thinking here?
Experience wise, I'm picking John for sure.
Yeah.
Even though Logan Paul, is more young, more faster than John Cena, but I'm leaning more into John Cena winning.
Yeah. That you bring a good point up there. You bring a really good point there. Experience versus, kind of arrogant cockiness in Logan Paul, and then you got the experience in John Cena. Logan Paul, okay. Since arriving on the scene at last year's WrestleMania, he's defeated The Miz. He's won the Money in the Bank. And that's about it. I mean, he's had several failed cash-in attempts. However though, he did eliminate John Cena in the Men's Royal Rumble match, and he's done nothing but disrespect John Cena. I personally had a sit-down interview on the last episode of Raw with John Cena talking about if there was one guy he would want to face at WrestleMania, who'd it be? And he said Logan Paul because he wants to put him in his place. It's not that he's got a grudge against Logan. It's that he wants to teach the youth. He wants to make sure the youth are brung up right here in PTLW, and he wants to teach Logan Paul a lesson, trying to, wedge that cockiness out of him, get rid of it, put him in his place completely. Logan Paul would interrupt and accept the challenge after Logan was interrupted by John Cena back at the Elimination Chamber, where we announced the men's Money in the Bank ladder match will take place on night 2 of PTLW WrestleMania. But, getting into my prediction on this matchup, I think Logan's got more in the tank than John Cena, but I think, like you said, with the experience level, I have no choice but to go with John Cena, former world champion. Logan Paul still trying to get his foot, foot in the mud, foot in the door, kind of get.
I see a couple saying Cena just won with Logan.
To John.
Mm-hmm. Oh wow! Look who showed up. Damn. when you said I didn't have the balls to show up.
Hey,
Oh,
I
jeez.
haven't seen you in the arena yet, so unless you're hiding in one of the trash cans where you belong, I don't know. I don't know if you're really here or not.
Oh wait, he's on the plane to Philadelphia right now. Oh wow.
Oh, so you're headed to the arena. You're headed to the arena. I'll believe it when I see it. But I guess that brings us into the next matchup.
Ironic.
You good timing there, I guess. But me prime time in stepping inside of a steel cage against ACW, a rivalry Fusions Assemble, which you SCW were a part of, so you know firsthand about this rivalry.
Yeah, I do.
I mean, what is your take on this? Who do you got? You will not hurt my feelings.
I mean, I don't want to be in this position because I did see what ACW did by stealing the Ulafala and then attacking you afterwards, like in your videos. And I mean, it's kind of tricky. I want to choose you, but I also want to choose ACW, and I want to be like in the middle of this. So, who comes out the winner? In the steel cage and stuff. I gotta go with ACW. I'm sorry, man. I gotta go with ACW. Damn, he just cooked you. He just cooked you. He said the only experience you have is in ICW. Ooh. Mm. Ooh, I see.
And that's still then not only am I in jeopardy now, but no one, and I mean no one, is safe with the bloodline unleashed. And that's something I don't want to see. So that is why he's putting that extra added pressure on my shoulders. Point my tribal chief Roman Reigns. So yes, my prediction, I am a competitor in the match, so I'm obviously gonna go with myself because everyone in the chat knows it is time.
That was a nice monologue. So you know what? I said ACW. I'm gonna change my mind. Uh, I think you're winning. Like you said, the experience sometimes matter, but sometimes it doesn't. So you know what? I'm gonna change my mind. PTLW takes the win. Says FCW says primetime quit the yapping. ACW finna beat your ass. Oh, you got anything to reply
Ooh.
to that? Ooh.
All right, FCW. You know what? You can be next if you like.
Oh, jeez. Says the only way you can win is by having the bloodline interfere. Yet we had made a decision to have outside interferences. So, what are you gonna do, pal? No outside interferences. Ooh.
No outside interferences. Isn't that kind of why I made it a steel cage match? That's kind of
Mm.
why I made it a steel cage match. Which I'm surprised you've accepted since you've never been in a cage match yourself. So I guess experience level there is the same as mine.
That's a good valid point. Yeah. I'm finna be on commentary. So, wait, I didn't know that. I didn't know. I did
He's
not
leaking
know
the
that.
beans. But indeed, SCW is going to be on commentary, so that might be an extra back against the wall situation for me. But it's all right. I'm going to let him take the desk. I'm going to let him take the desk, the primetime desk, the prestigious primetime desk for our one match.
It says, but if your little bloodline interferes, I may have backup. Ooh.
You have to bring backup with you, considering I said and promised that there would be no outside interferences and that I would expect you backup plans will.
Hmm. Says, indeed, it will be against you. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Sorry, FCW. You can be the leader of my fan club. It's all right.
That's a nice one. I think I know who it is. ACW said he gonna slap you harder than Will Smith. Ooh.
It's okay. That's okay. A lot of people, ACW's been in the game a little bit longer than me, and that's fine. Done. Injecting himself into the Fusion's main event, taking the Ulafala of the Tribal Chief, laying his hands on the Tribal Chief, and my official, by the way, the same official that will be official about that one, and insulting me. So, quite frankly, I think ACW is he's coming his way in this matchup.
I believe so. Yeah. Wait. Let me ask you something. Are you gonna bring weapons in it?
I always like to tell myself, a real man uses his hands. Real man uses his
Mm,
bare hands. ACW, on the other hand, considering we know he's not a real man, so I wouldn't be shocked if he brought some weapons along with him.
I see. I mean, hey, it a lot of things he's done to you, bro. At least a chair shot, or kendo sticks, tables. You never know. They might help. Oh wait, nah, he just cooked you. That suit is ugly. Nah, bro, he just cooked you
But
right
yeah,
there.
you say it's ugly, but yet when have you ever worn a suit? Can you even afford one? I
Valid
mean,
point. Valid point.
with the budget you're on, I highly doubt you can afford a nice suit like me.
That's a valid point. That's PTLW. You got anything to cook ACW? Yeah, I mean, cook him as well, bro. He's cooking you, so cook him as well.
I mean, I've been cooking right back. I mean, I can keep going, obviously, if we really want to go down that road. I mean, but we do only have an hour, so we don't want to spend 30 minutes on this. But I can cook him up even more if he's got more to say.
Mm. Says I'm wearing a suit and my mania. Ooh.
You're wearing a suit at your mania. Wow, a solid black suit. Look at you. You're going places. Let me tell you. the typical jeans and jacket you usually wear on ringside. I guess a solid black suit would be the next step up for you. Been there, done that.
Oh wow. So that was night one, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. This match is on night one. But uh we still have three more matches to cover,
Ooh.
and we have about 30 minutes still, so plenty of time. We're right on schedule as far as that goes.
Mm-hmm.
Blue idiot. Ah, yeah, that's right. You copied my suit. That's right. That's right. You had to copy the suit I had because you try so much to be like me. It's crazy. You try so much to be like me. You finally go to an arena setup. You try so hard to be like me, but you just still can't seem to get it right, can you?
Not gonna lie, ACW is cooking you prime time. You gotta fire back. Jeez.
I mean, I've been firing back. Where have you been?
Says camera's not even focusing on you. Jeez.
Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, we can attack camera quality. That's fine. That's fine. PTLW is a bum, not gonna lie. ACW is better not glazing. Hey, that's a personal opinion. But see, here's the thing though. When it comes down to it though, inside of the steel cage, there's nowhere to run and nowhere for you. Last few months, it's all gonna come to head.
Mm-hmm.
You know that phrase we call karma, right? It's gonna
Indeed.
hit you right. It's gonna hit you right back. It's gonna hit you right back.
Bro has not been firing back, says ACW.
The Rock and Cena's trash talking ain't nothing compared to PTLW and ACW's trash talking. They're straight up talking. Yeah, we are talking a little bit, and that's okay. He can, he can run his mouth from the other side of the screen. That's fine, but we'll see if he likes to run his mouth right in front of my face to face, inside that steel cage, because I'll just knock his teeth down his throat. It's that simple.
All I gotta do is hit you in your tiny. Ooh, okay, bro. Nah, no, he's cooking you, bro. You, it looks like, bro.
All you gotta do is hit you in the tiny balls, and I can just climb out of that cage. Well, if you had the balls, you would have came to me, face to face, instead of trying to pretend to portray as one of my referees. You would have just came to me straight face to face. And attacking Roman from behind, that's another thing. If you had balls, you would just go up straight face to face and try to attack him, but you wouldn't because you're scared. You do nothing but run and hide. That's all you do. You hide in the shadows. You talk here, you talk there. You let your mouth do the talking. Why don't you let your fist do the talking? All I gotta do is yeah.
Says
Why do you think
why?
someone's gonna interfere?
Yeah. Says this rivalry has been heated and so funny at the same time. Can't wait to see what goes down inside the steel cage. I can't wait either, bro. I want to see this matchup.
Who's commentating for you in ACW's match? It's gonna be the controversial FCW.
Cause didn't I give you the finger and steal your tribal queen's necklace? Ooh, the tribal queen.
Tribal
Oh,
Queen is crazy, though. Yeah, you did do that. But see, here's the thing, though. You had to hide behind a mask. You had to pop out from under the ring. Why didn't you just come out and do it? Why didn't you just come out and do it? Why'd you have to hide under the ring and stuff? Is it because you're scared? You scared of the tribal chief? You scared of me? If you're scared of me or the tribe, you're really gonna be scared of that steel cage, because that steel cage is also a weapon too. So
it says who are you live with? By the way, PTLW.
this is SCW. If you don't know SCW, go check out his channel. Go subscribe.
Hey, I appreciate that, man. Says the disrespect of ACW. Oh wow. You know what? Not gonna lie. After all this heated rivalry, I expect you to win, bro. Literally. Calling him the tribal queen. Put some respect on Roman Reigns' name, please.
Exactly.
Says, you really think I'm scared of you or your tribal queen? Oh no, bro.
You know,
Jeez.
it's funny he disrespects Roman Reigns. 1,100 and something plus days as champion. Have you ever had anybody hold the title that long before? Didn't think so. Didn't think so.
Mm-hmm.
PTLW acknowledge ACW. Yeah, you're right. I will acknowledge that I'm gonna destroy him in the steel cage. That's quite obvious.
Says, wow, coming with a straight shot right at you. Are you an idiot? Asks ACW.
Am
Jeez.
I an idiot? Let's take a stroll down memory lane real fast. You decided to show off a new Fusions Assemble Championship title, and I remember the exact words that were said. The $5 budget I had to make that trash championship title. If we're talking budgets here, it's funny to me because I have more money, I have a deeper roster, so I have more money to spend on guys for my roster and signings. I have more money to rent out bigger and better arenas. So I don't understand where you can talk about budgets and stuff like that, but I can understand this. You seem to make a lot of excuses. You try to change the subject a whole ton. Why don't you stick on the subject of the match? I mean, because like I don't think you're focused. You seem to be in and over your head. You're one of those egotistical hotheads. And you know what happens to those egotistical hotheads, right? They get put in their place, and in this case, I'm going to be putting you in your place.
You just snapped on that. It says, but yet 900 of those days weren't on YouTube. Ooh. What you got to comment on that?
That's fair. That's fair. 900 of those days weren't on YouTube. That's fair to say. But here's the thing, though. I have proof to back that he was the champion for that long, and you should know that better than anybody. So it doesn't really count because you were doing hand-fed matches with it. Not always. I mean, if you really think about it, though, I used to do flash photography and stuff with my figures back in the day. I used to create videos, so there are videos actually. There are videos actually.
It says both being cooked like chicken in the oven.
Both being cooked like chicken in the oven. That's crazy. If anybody interferes in the match, War Games Team ACW versus Team PTLW and the Bloodline and ACW and the Bullet Club and end it all at the next pay-per-view. I mean that sounds like a big match right there.
That sounds like a great match right there. It says I've seen clips.
Yeah, so you do know. So your statement made no sense then. Basically, you just said your statement made no sense because you have seen. So
It says, do you want me to get back on the match topic?
Do you want me to get back on the match topic? I mean, if you want to get back on the match topic, I mean, like I said, I think you're in over your head a little bit. So I mean, I think you'd be focused on the match and not focused on running your mouth as much. But you know, that's just me. That's just me.
Oh, jeez. You know what, Primetime? What do you want to talk about?
I
Reverse
mean,
psychology.
we could talk about my match, which we've already established that I'm gonna whoop you in that cage, and you know, we can move on to the next match because quite frankly, wasting my time talking to you here is not doing me any favors because I'm trying to stay focused on the show that I have to run. The show with the biggest and largest crowd of all time.
Mm-hmm.
Doing things like that, unlike you, you're still. WrestleMania is supposed to be when for you? June? We're in now middle of September, right? And you're about one match deep, and we've seen no signs of match number 2. So, moving. We have another contest. Well, I guess we can re-chat real quick. Is that a custom Wheeler pick? Yeah, it looks like it. Looks to be it.
No, it's not. It's not Wheeler Unit.
But it is you. It is you, correct?
Yeah. It's supposed to be my creative character. Yeah.
Blah blah blah. That would be your response when you have nothing to say. Usually, what it is. But moving on to the next match. Anyway, moving on to the next match, we do have the undisputed PTLW tag team titles, which are champions that we're going to be crowning because the Raw tag team champions of Judgment Day, Dominic Mysterio and Damian Priest, are taking on the Street Profits, Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins, the SmackDown tag champs. And it is unclear the condition of Dawkins and Ford going into this match. So SCW, what do we got on this?
Hopefully they get cleared.
Yeah.
Because at this point, I want to see new tag champs, and I think Street Profits are gonna win. That's my guess, and my personal option to win. So yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, Street Profits have been champions, a little more PTLW history for you.
Mm-hmm.
Defeated the Usos back at Payback in 2023. And then the Judgment Day won the titles at Payback 2023 as well off of Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. So now they're coming to a head on one set of tag team champions that will defend them on both Raw and SmackDown. Judgment Day are at full strength. I gotta say they're hot right now. None of them could quite get the job done inside of the chamber or inside of the Royal Rumble match. But Dawkins and Ford, like I said, it is unclear, their status or condition going in this matchup. Several attacks from AJ Styles and or the rest of the Bullet Club, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. Several attacks from them. Also an attack from the Judgment Day on SmackDown, on the last episode of SmackDown. So, I know they're not in good shape coming into this thing. So with that being said, I do have to go with the Judgment Day here. I do believe the Judgment Day are going to have a huge advantage over the Street Profits in this one. Chat, do we got predictions for Profits and Judgment Day Championship unification? While I continue to read the chat from the past as we were just talking.
Says Judgment Day win clean, so the Street Profits aren't able to compete, but they have a match anyway, and the Judgment Day win. Well, I mean, I want to see other people than the Judgment Day as champions, so I'll for sure choose the Street Profits. That's my guess.
Yeah. I mean, it would be a true comeback story there for them to win the titles. And if any team can do it, it's the Street Profits.
Indeed, yeah, very athletic. I prefer them over Judgment Day. So my guess, my final guess, the Street Profits.
Yep, Street Profits to take this one. ACW still trolling in the chat, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Of course. I'm not surprised. I'm really not surprised.
Neon, thank you.
Yeah, I thought it was a good opinion as well. But yeah, we're inching closer and closer to the official PTLW WrestleMania Night 1 opening ceremony, and plus more extras to go along with it. So yeah, we got 2 more matches to dive into, and I think we go ahead and dive into a bigger one. Big story here. It is main event Jey Uso versus Jimmy Uso. It is Yeet versus no Yeet with no rules. SCW, what are we thinking here?
The time has come. As much as I love the Usos as, tag team champions and brothers, I prefer no Yeet. So I'm going with Jimmy Uso with the win. I I just can't take it with Jey Uso with his yeeting and stuff. So I'm picking Jimmy Uso.
Yeah, so basically here, a long story here. So, we saw Jey Uso versus Roman Reigns for the Undisputed title. It was my first ever match here on the channel. Jimmy Uso would ultimately cost Jey Uso the championship title there. Jey Uso, he lets it go. He goes, back to Monday Night Raw where he's at, and Jimmy Uso trolls the world at the Royal Rumble. Number 29, we all thought it would be The Rock. It ended up being Jimmy Uso trolling us. Jey Uso would come in at number 30. They would go at it, ultimately eliminating each other. Going at it later on that night in the main event, Jey would spear Jimmy through the barricade. So, and then moving forward to the Elimination Chamber being the main event, the 6-man tag team match, Team Bloodline versus Team Cody. Jimmy and Jey, there was just no love lost there. I didn't know Jimmy Uso was gonna live past that matchup. So I do think Jey needs this win. Jey really needs this win to separate himself from the bloodline, separate himself from all of the bloodline business, bloodline drama, and really get his career off and going. But again, at the same time, Jimmy Uso, and it's the bloodline. So we know what the bloodline's about. It's about interferences, attacks, and making sure they get the job done, which is why I have no choice but to go with Jimmy Uso, Mr. No Yeet, in this matchup. Chat, what do we think?
I agree with you, man. No Yeet. No Yeet, always. Says, wait, whoa. ACW says, I'll be there in an hour. I'll see you in the ring.
About what matches I want to do. What makes the most sense to me. Short King? Short King? Are we talking about YouTube Shorts? Because I don't do those unless it's reviews. Prime time. When you say this is the biggest crowd ever, do you mean it's the biggest crowd ever? I can quite possibly guarantee you this is the biggest crowd ever. It's massive.
Says I Oh my god. No way. No way, man said baby Gronk. Oh my god.
A minute or two more, and then we'll get to the main event because that one's going to take a minute. I do have quite a bit of explaining to do on that one. So, chat, if there's anything else before we go ahead and dive into predictions and stuff for the main event, and I give you the little tale of that story, the origin of that story there.
So what's the next match apart from Jay and Jimmy?
It's the main event. It's the main event. So I guess we can go ahead and dive into the main event. PTLW. Just I've already commented on that. You know, we'll need to make sure there's an open room available at the local Philadelphia hospital facility for ACW because I'm sure he will need that. But moving in is the world heavyweight champion Seth freaking Rollins defending against the winner of the 2024 Men's Royal Rumble match, CM Punk. SCW, what are we thinking? What do we got here?
New champion, baby. CM Punk all the way. I don't want to see Seth Rollins retain. I despise Seth Rollins. So, in my opinion, CM Punk is gonna, beat Seth Rollins and become world heavyweight champion. What are your thoughts? Are
Well,
you Punk? Are you Seth?
this story, I mean, this story goes way back. I mean, it goes so far back, long into the origins of PTLW, long years and years before you guys even knew who I was. CM Punk was the previous longest reigning champion ever. I mean, and he still is. He still is the longest reigning champion ever, unless Roman Reigns retains in the main event of night 2. That's the only way he won't be the longest reigning ever. But he did say he put his faith in Cody Rhodes to get the job done. But, you know, the added factor of The Rock, we'll get into that in night 2. But anyway, CM Punk, longest reigning champion ever, but it was ended by Seth freaking Rollins. Seth Rollins back then, he had that chip on his shoulder. He was that guy that came in, destroyed people, and left. He actually had friends died, and he had insurance policies. He stomped AJ's head into a cinder block. Punk's wife, AJ, got her head stomped into a cinder block.
Wow.
CM Punk was pummeled. He left for all those years. He came back, won the Royal Rumble match. By the way, he has won 4 Royal Rumble matches now. He's Mr. Royal Rumble. He's won 4 Royal Rumble matches. He won his 4th Rumble match this year, punching his ticket to WrestleMania, and it just made sense for him to pick Seth Rollins. It is his chance to come back and finish that feud, finish that story, get his get back on Seth freaking Rollins. Because, like I said, this is years and years in history in the making. You know, they've had wars of words in the past weeks. Punk confronted him at Elimination Chamber after Rollins retained. There's a lot of bad blood here. There's a lot of tension. Punk's been gone for a while, and, you know, he's proven he can win matches. He's defeated Dominic Mysterio since coming back. He's defeated Finn Balor since coming back. He has won a Royal Rumble match since coming back. So he's on a hot streak, but so is Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins retained in the Elimination Chamber. He defeated Drew McIntyre at the Royal Rumble. He's defeated Dominic Mysterio since we started the channel. So this has got to be the toughest match of the night to call. I think this has got to be the toughest match. I'm still in the 50-50 boat with this one. But me and Punk go way back. You know, I know Punk, and I know he's dedicated a lot to this. So something's just telling me the vibe is just different about this matchup. I have no choice but to go with CM Punk here. I think CM Punk can get the job done. I think CM Punk can win the World Heavyweight Championship.
Mm-hmm. That's what I think as well. I think
On the
it's
same.
time. I think it's time that Seth, loses the belt. Like you said, CM Punk is a four-time Royal Rumble winner, right? So
Mm-hmm.
he has experience under his belt, and I think for the main event of WrestleMania, PTLW WrestleMania, I think for sure CM Punk will be crowned new World Heavyweight Champion. That's just my take.
Yeah, and I'm right there with you on that one. Taking a peek at chat, I got CM Punk, WSWC. I mean, I think he means SCW there. So
Yeah,
I got Seth for some reason. I hope CM Punk wins, but my gut's telling me Seth. So we got some Seth, CM Punk for the win. CM Punk defeats the walking clown emoji.
true,
Hey,
true,
he
true.
did. That was something that he did call Seth Rollins a walking clown emoji, and he said that the man and the clown, referring to Seth's wife. So there were some shots taken there.
Mm. Oh,
Uh,
oh no. F, was it FCW? Look what he said.
If
Read it,
Punk
read
don't
it.
win, Primetime is confirmed gay and likes giving Roman the talk to. That's crazy. Um, hey, I hope Punk gets the job done because that statement is false. But
Crazy.
we are
Crazy.
almost 10 minutes away from PTLW WrestleMania. Less than that, we're actually borderline 7.5 minutes away.
Mm-hmm.
10 minutes till PTLW WrestleMania. Bangers after bangers after bangers, indeed. What's up? LWH Wrestling. I just got Randy Orton Greatest Hits Elite. Sweet. I probably should pick it up. Who y'all got for the steel cage match tonight? SmackDown Solo or Cody? Cody.
Cody, yeah, for sure.
You're starting to make me like CM Punk. Hey, Gerald! Gerald! This wouldn't be a PTLW live stream without Gerald the GOAT showing up. My goodness, Gerald, how has it been, brother? How has it been? I
Hmm.
actually won't be at the stadium for 2 hours. Oh, I gotta stop for a meet and greet. Okay, a meet and greet of what? Maybe two people that decide to show up. What's up? What's up, Gerald? Sorry, PTOW, but I got ACW. Hey, it's fair. I understand. More experience. I get it. I get it. I get it. But we'll find out. Tell me when I'm telling lies. Oh, Punk don't need to win because we already know that's true. I'm gonna call cap on that.
Mm-hmm.
PTLW versus ACW is going to steal the show. Yeah, I mean, I put in months and months of training for this, so I think I'm ready. I believe that I'm ready. My trainers believe I'm ready. Cody will defeat the Timu Tribal Chief, indeed.
More people
Wait,
than the
you don't
amount
think
of
this?
views you get. Nah, bro.
Hold on,
No,
hold on.
he cooked you.
I'll get to that one. Wait to see who's gonna commentate PTLW versus ACW. It's gonna be FCW, the controversial, infamous FCW is going to be commentating that. More people than the amount of views you get. I get it. I get it. I get it. It's understanding, but correct me if I'm wrong. Weren't you the shorts merchant that had to start a new channel because up the flow of your own? Hey, that's just me. That's just me. 40K in shorts is kind of crazy. Anyway, yeah, it's a great figure to get at PTLW when you get the chance. Yeah, I actually found it at Target already. I did pass on it, but I might have to pick it up when I see it again.
What should my
ACW.
next pay-per-view be?
Hey, whatever you want it to be, whatever you want it to be. Anything you're feeling. PTOW has been getting cooked this whole live. I mean, I've been cooking right back, and if you go back and watch all the promos and stuff, I kind of did shut him down, and in previous live streams. So that was to save the community. Oh, that was to save the community. I mean, okay. You would think if you had real fans, they would actually jump ship and subscribe to you. What do you have, like 500 subs? Wouldn't they just like jump over and subscribe if they were real fans to you? Yeah, makes sense though.
Jeez.
That's what I was going to say about ACW. Now I'm getting a few thousand views per video. Yeah, whose idea was it though? At 500 subscribers, yeah. Hey, true. I'll give you your props. You're getting views at 500 subscribers. I'll give you that. I'm not gonna take that away from you. I can respect that. I can't wait for PTLW WrestleMania. Hey, we're less than 4 minutes out. I mean, basically 3 minutes out from PTLW WrestleMania going live on the air. So we'll be wrapping this up very, very shortly. Hey guys, what's up, AXT?
AXT, what's up?
Nah, I don't got a brain. So can one of you guys choose?
Jeez, bro.
What's good? Man, I honestly can't believe it. We're about to hit that time. It's almost WrestleMania time. Found a Hulk Hogan greatest hits and it was messed up, and I found the AJ greatest hits, Cody Rhodes, Finn Balor, and Tony D'Angelo 111. Yeah, I picked up Cody 111 and I got the AJ in a trade. Yeet, says Gerald. Yeet. I'd assume you're on Team Jey Uso when it comes to his match against Jimmy. How you guys doing? I'm doing great. It's about WrestleMania time at the top of the hour. Just, about 3 minutes.
Says, I knew 30K plus people weren't real fans.
Yeah, I know, and it's crazy. You had 30K for the people that didn't care about your stuff. I mean, that's just kind of crazy to me. I honestly like where I'm at. I think I'm, deserving of where I'm at. So, I'm pumped for PTLW WrestleMania. Yes, stay pumped. Top of the hour. Top of the hour. I might be going back to get that Chase Sandman for you, bro. Oh my goodness, if you scored me that Chase Sandman, you would be the absolute GOAT.
Says, who do you think winning the steel cage match, Solo or Cody? This is for SCW in primetime. I mean, PTLW already said it, and I said it as well. Cody Rhodes, for sure.
Yeah, I got Cody.
Yeah. ACW forgot his password.
PTLW WrestleMania is going to be better than WWE's WrestleMania. Hey, I appreciate that. That means a lot. I'm really trying my best. So I really hope you guys enjoy this. This took me borderline 3.5 weeks to build this. I mean, and when I say 3.5 weeks, this is nonstop grinding every single day. Go to school, come home, go to bed. That's the type of thing. Any free time I had, it was towards this.
W guessing SCW. I've been silent the whole time, but I guess. Says, don't you have 2K subscribers yet? You get 30 views per video. Ooh,
don't you have 2K subscribers that you get 30 views per video? Goofy, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I get more than 30 views per video. That's a crazy statement on that one. I get more than 30 views. I promise that. You can go check recent videos. I guarantee you, all of them are over 30 views, and most of them are well over that point. So,
says
prime
primetime.
time. If
If
you
I
don't,
see.
I don't see Joe Hendry at Mania, I'm gonna crash out, and you don't want another crash out for me on your stream. Hey, I guess if you say his name, he appears. But again, Joe Hendry's currently not under a contract with me, so if he feels the need to come sign a contract, then I'd be open. 300, okay, that's a bit better, and yeah, I'm okay with that. Some of my videos do pop off, so and I'm okay with that. So that's why I want Solo to win. Hashtag we need Joe Hendry and PTLW. I get it. I'm hearing the buzz. I think Joe Hendry at this point is hearing the buzz. So, hey, all he's got to do, meet me in my office, sign a little contract, and we can make things happen. Yeah, we've got just about 30 seconds till we go on the air. What is up, JFW stage creator? So glad you can make it. Well, you can expect me to crash out. I made a custom Joe Hendry figure using AJ Styles W. I believe in Joe Hendry. And yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the stream, though. So thank you guys for joining. We are going live on the air right now with PTLW WrestleMania SCW. Thank you for joining me. And
no problem, man. Anytime.
Hope to see you all there.
Hope. I'll see you in a few, man. I'll go watch the stream right now.
All right, see you guys. Let's go WrestleMania!